Hi guys, morning everyone. I am actually I'm actually streaming on my Facebook as well as on my YouTube. So if you if you are one of my followers on my Facebook, I want to encourage you to hop over to the YouTube page. And the reason for this is so I don't know if some of you probably come on Facebook mostly for to digest content or to absorb content or to check out content, whatever you like to call it. And what happens many times is that because that's how you're consuming, you don't really pay attention to rules or things that changes that happen in the social media world. So, for those of you who don't know, Facebook changed a lot of their policies, especially along the lines of lives. So, any lives that I do um, on my platform will only remain up for 1 month on Facebook. I knew that was coming a while because I got an actual notification about it. So that's why I've been asking y'all to follow and subscribe my YouTube channel because it really is of no use to me if if my lives only remain on for 1 month. When I do my reviews, people like to come back and check it out. So I need you guys to hop over to my YouTube channel. I've put on the link is in the description so you can check it out. I'm actually streaming right now on my laptop because I'm not on my phone because normally I do my lives on my phone. When I say my lives, like my live reviews, I tend to do most of them on my phone. However, I utilize a platform in order for me to stream as a simulcast on multiple platforms. So I am using this method. But moving forward, I would like to keep these strictly to one platform when I say reviews, which is my YouTube platform. So I want to encourage you or let you guys know, please go and subscribe because at some point you probably will stop seeing these if you only follow me exclusively on Facebook. So I will leave Facebook for most of my recorded content and and some of my shows, but for the most part, a lot of things are going to be moving over to YouTube. So go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's JL Joseph. Hit the subscribe button and follow me there. So I'm here for my check in. The last time you saw me, it was 2 weeks ago when I did my check in, where I gave you an update on my weight loss, my journey thus far. So I'm just trying to adjust this a little bit. So I have been on this journey since September 5th was when I started, 2024. And today I really want to talk a little bit more. I want to really be vulnerable with you guys and share with you a little bit of what's been going on with me in terms of my weight journey. So this started because I was told I was pre-diabetic, and I really needed to make some lifestyle changes. I needed to eat less carbs. I needed to consume more vegetables. I needed to have take in more water and all of these things. And I've been doing this, being very proactive about it, making sure that I stick to a really tight regime. And I want to big up my girl Curvy, who's been doing the most in terms of keeping me on track. The last 2 weeks, so 2 weeks ago when I did my check-in with you, was it 2 weeks? Or it's going to almost be a month. Actually it's almost going to be a month. When I did my last, because my last check-in, I believe, was the 10th of the month. So yeah, I guess 2 weeks. I guess 2 weeks. The time just feels like it's a bit of a blur. So when I did my last check in, I showed you guys clothing that I've worn, that I started at the start of my journey, and clothing and how it fits and so forth. So now I kind of want to share with you guys, so far, what I want to do in order to hold myself accountable to lose the weight that I need to lose. The last 2 weeks have been a bit strenuous, a bit stressful on me, physically, mentally, emotionally. There's a lot going on in my life, okay? And I know there's a lot going on in a lot of people's lives, so I don't I don't judge. I don't. I mean, and I hope that you're not gonna judge me. But if you judge me, ça c'est affaire. But a lot of things have been going on in my life. I've had to make a lot of changes, not just to how I eat and whatnot, but my sleeping patterns and all of these things because of those changes that have gone on. And as a result of those changes, it has put a little bit of strain on me, in terms of how I eat. So I have been following my meals, because Curvy creates a menu, for you to, and you get to eat certain things every week. And I've been following it for the most part. But in between that, I've been dabbling a little bit of my kids' food every now and again, you know? And like I told you guys before, my kids' food, like the way those children eat, it is so tempting. Sometimes you just cannot help yourself. Okay. Hi, Marie Claire. Hello, my darling. Nice to have you on here from LinkedIn. It's so good to have you on. Can't wait to see you perform at Jazz and Creole, next month. So, this has been very, very difficult, in terms of being able to eat, or maintain what I need to eat throughout. Needless to say, to date, I've not lost any extra weight from my last check-in. So I've not lost any extra, and I've not gained, thank God, because I was just like, oh my God, like what if I've gained? Because I felt like I was not losing. I feel to some extent that I've maintained. I've been at the gym. I go to the gym every single day, 5 days a week. But as you know, the gym is not all. You also have to maintain good eating habits. Um, I've dabbled in a little bit of bread every now and again. Yes, I have. Like that bread is just so tempting. A bread and peanut butter is so freaking lit. Like, yeah. So every now and again, I've dabbled in a little bit of bread. But then when I do, I feel so extremely guilty, not just in my brain, but in my stomach. Like my stomach feels horrible. And I don't know why the hell I'm doing this to myself, because it almost feels like I am inflicting unnecessary pain on myself. But that's exactly what it feels like. Like my stomach feels like bloated and just like it's going to like explode. And it must be the yeast. I don't know now. That diet thing, that program I've been on with Curvy has really made my body sensitive to things that are just not good for me. So like if it's not good for me, I feel like shit after. Like I feel like shit not just in my mind, like me saying, oh, I shouldn't have eaten that. But my body starts reacting, and it could be a mind over matter situation, but my body just starts reacting. I've had two mangoes. So normally I would have had like back in my old days. So Simone had a comment about the mangoes. In my old days, I would have had 6, 7, 8 mangoes, bam bam, because the person who brought the mangoes for me didn't just bring one; they brought a few, right? And I have only had one a day, and I kind of substituted it for lunch. But then what I found is that it made me a lot hungrier as a result of that. So I need to talk to Curvy about how I can incorporate my mangoes into it. Curvy, if you're on the live, let me know, or reach out. Let me know when we can chat, because I need to be able to. Because mango season is coming, and girlfriend needs to be able to eat her mangoes, right? We cannot have no issues eating mangoes. So that has been a bit of a rough patch. Let's just put it that way. So what I decided to do, because when I last checked in with you guys, and this is going to be very short, okay? When I last checked in with you guys, I said I was going to continue on the program with Curvy. So I've signed up for another 6 months to see how this is going to work out and how I'm going to feel. Some of the things that I've seen, some of the results I've seen I built a lot of muscle. So probably that's why I don't feel like I'm losing, because I still feel like I'm not eating bad. Like I stepped off a couple times, but I don't think it's like absolutely horrible. But I can tell like my arms have gotten like so like my arms are getting so freaking defined. Like look at that, people. Like my arms are like get look at that. Look at that. Look at the cut right here. You know, y'all seen that? Jesus Christ. Like the cuts in the arms is giving, like my hands have become a lot stronger. I tried doing the pull-ups. Oh my god, like I've gotten a lot stronger. I was able to do 5. Imagine that, 5 with help. Um, and the trainer said, you know, I need to try and do 1 without help and see how that works. We'll see how that works. Baby steps, right? I've gotten so much better at burpees. This morning I actually did burpees where you jump on the tire. So when you jump up on the tire. I couldn't do 1 of those, and I'm doing 10. So I feel very good about that. Of course, when I started midway during my journey, things that I've learned, because I did health programs on my show. If you guys follow my shows, I did health programs. And in my health, one of the guests that came on, that is Dr. Rachel Andrew, she spoke about how much how big your torso should be. So your stomach should not be more than 80 centimeters. And mine in my last check-in was 93 centimeters. So I'm trying to get to 80 centimeters. I'm determined to get to 80 centimeters. So because I'm determined to get to 80 centimeters, I had to look for a pair of pants that was fitting me tight. Now, obviously, I don't have pants that are 80 centimeters. No, because I've not been 80 centimeters since before I had kids. And my eldest is 13 years old. So it must have been at least 15 years ago, that if not longer than that, that my stomach was anywhere near 80 centimeters. Okay. So yes, I'm trying to get to 80 centimeters. It's going to take a little bit of time, but we're going to start with baby steps. So I looked for a pair of pants, and I'm going to show you guys. I looked for a pair of pants that fits me very just, because I wanted to be able to use that as my measurement for my next couple of workouts / eating and whatnot. So here comes the big kicker. There are women on here who follow me who obviously have struggled with stretch marks. I'm one of those. Struggle, when I say struggle, I have learned to embrace my stretch marks. I never had stretch marks before I had children. And I always tell my kids, like I tell Giovanni, oh, you gave me the side stretch marks, but Jazz gave me the front ones, right? So I got the side stretch marks when I had my eldest, and then my youngest gave me the front stretch marks. And I've had trainers say to me, oh, those will go down and whatnot. But you know, you're very conscious of it and whatnot. And I have been very conscious of it for a long time, because that's not how I was for majority of my life. I mean, 15 years ago is not even half of my life, right? So majority of my life, I've had no stretch marks to going into having stretch marks on my stomach. So you guys are gonna see the stretch marks, and I'm going to show you guys how the pants fit me now. So let me just tilt this a little bit so I can give you guys. So these are Oh God, I hope I can show you guys. So these are, I just so you guys know, these are like frayed at the bottom. And this is like, so this is my stomach now. Not even like a Victoria's Secret. So this is my stomach now. As you can see, there's a little bit of, this side of my stomach has always been bigger than this side. And that is because of my leg and how I've walked. So I've had to like kind of reset it. You see, it kind of look like I'm lump sided. Like, so this side is a little bit, I'm confused because of how I'm watching it. So bear with me. So yes, so I have a little bit of stretch marks. Let me show you guys closer. You can see it when it's closer. You see them? You see those stretch marks? They are there. They are my travel lines. I've walked the road of motherhood, and that's what happened. 95% of women have stretch marks. So Chupul view, if you don't like to see my stretch marks, they don't trouble me anymore. They used to bother me for some time, but I don't care anymore. This is my body and I love it. I wish it was different, but it ain't different, so I'm gonna embrace it. So these pants are what we're gonna use as my guide because we're trying to get to 80 centimeters. So this fits right on the money. When I tell you right on the money, I don't like to see when you know when you put on pants and they have a little guest falling on the side. I don't like to see that. So if you watch the back of the pants, there's still a gap because obviously I have a big booty. So there's a gap. So I can tell these pants will fit me at some point really nicely, but it still fits kind of just. So you know, like this is a pin, and when I cover, you know, you can see a little bit of, you know, a little bit of guess, I guess, a little bit of fat sticking out on the side. So this is it. This is the pants that we're going to be trying on. Remember, we had the last pair of jeans the last time. So let us see, Covey. You got to put me ass to work. We have a detox coming up next week. So let's see how we do. So let me just show you guys. Like, I don't have, thank God I don't have skirts. I don't have rolls in the back. I never had those. Most of my weight is in my stomach. As you can see, my legs are becoming, anyways, it's another story. My legs are becoming very, very, very sexy and like very, very solid because, of course, I'm doing a lot of weight training and stuff. But this is how this is going to look. So I'm going to take, I don't know, Kavi, was I supposed to take a picture this time around? I'm going to take a picture in these, and hopefully we can get some amazing results over the next couple of months. So those of you who are on this with me, let me know. Give me a little thumbs up. Give me a little vibes. Now show me that you're there. You just sit down there silently watching me vein all my business, and none of you not saying nothing. I see Curvy made a comment. Simone, and I only have 3 comments. I don't know what's going on with you all this morning there, but let me know if you guys are starting the journey now with me. If you guys have been on the journey from the start, let me know what your progress has been. I would love to know. I would love to be in on your journey, and I'd love to be able to encourage you because we do have moments when we feel discouraged and we don't feel like we can continue this shit. But we're here for it. Thanks, Jillian. I see you. Okay, Keith, I see you, Regina. All right, now you're popping through. Now we see. Now I see. And I was wondering what's going on with y'all. Like, why y'all so quiet on me? Shaz, I see you. Thank you guys for jumping in. So we're going to try and get this tummy down to 80 centimeters, right? How many of you with me on this? We're trying to get it down to 80 centimeters so that we can have healthy gut. We want to be able to have a healthy gut. We want to be able to prevent any cardiovascular issues because, you know, this, once your tummy is, you know, you working that out, you're going to get, you know, your heart rate pumping. You're going to get that good blood flow. Your heart's going to be stronger. And obviously you're going to be feel better about yourself. So that's the goal. That is the ultimate goal, is to feel better about myself. And I feel great already. And thank you guys. I sent you a private message. Okay, Simone, I'll check it out. Shonda, I see you. You can do it. Thank you, Shonda. Jillian giving claps. Thank you, Maggie. Maggie, what you watching, Maggie? Maggie, Sakagari. Maggie Sakagari, huh? So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much to all those of you who has been on this journey with me. I really truly appreciate you guys. Thank you for all your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up for me. Thank you for being there. Thank you for your thank you for everything. Thank you for everything that you do. I truly appreciate you guys. And I will be sure to keep you updated on my journey as it happens, when it happens, if anything changes. I'm actually drinking a Glow Cocoa. So I'm gonna try and drink all of this. A bottle of coconut water. And yeah, if you could want to support me, you can support me. You can subscribe to my Patreon. It's JL Joseph, so it's listed at the bottom here. You can definitely subscribe to my Patreon. I want to shout out people like Rowan who subscribe to my Patreon. People like God, what is the guy's name? Jeez, I cannot remember the guy's name right now. I do message my Patreon supporters directly. So I want to say thank you very much to, a small group, but we're growing, and I hope that more folks will be able to show their support and hop on my Patreon. You can subscribe as low as $5 a month. If you enjoy my content and you want to keep supporting me, you can do so by subscribing and following. So thanks again, guys. I am getting out of here. I don't know, Kovi didn't send me any updates, anything that she wanted me to talk about. So I will keep you guys updated. And if there's any new developments, I knew last time I checked, she was not taking any new one-on-ones. She was going to be doing more group sessions, which I think is a good thing, because one-on-ones, I mean, you can only do so many one-on-ones in a day. So more group sessions, I believe she was taking. You can hop over to her page. That's Curvy, Curvee, with an apostrophe on the. Is it an apostrophe on the second E? But yeah, thank you, Maggie. Thank you, my darling. I'm there following you. I am doing a different journey also following you. I am feeling better. That's wonderful. I'm happy for you, Claudia. Thank you very much. And I hope people have been meeting me up. People have been meeting and telling me that I'm inspiring them to get back on their health journey, to clean I know of quite a few people who've done the Curvy with me, and they've had such amazing results. And I'm so proud of every single one of you. I'm so excited for every single one of you. And I just wish everybody all the best. And I will see you guys in another video in 2 weeks, when I'll hop on here again to give you a review and update on my weight loss journey. All right, guys. So probably we'll talk about food, because we're doing a detox next week. Oh, Lord. I'll tell you all about that. All right. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome day. Bye.